Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as week 2 gets underway. He'll now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Again, this is White. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stops. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This finds Carter complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Achane, a 1st down carry. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
2nd and 3 now. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Right again. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Tua now from the gun. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, White. And he gets him around 6 there. The former first-rounder Devin Bush making the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Here's a throw. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Catch is made in close. And he's all the way to the 5 before going out of bounds. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want...
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Interception by the reigning defensive player of the year.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's going deep this time.
Oh my God.
He's got it deep downfield. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Hill now to return it. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for White. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down, here's Tua. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled by big Logan Hall. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right, trying this straight ahead. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's White again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. Throwing now on first down. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Running on 2nd with White. And he drives this forward until they bring him down at the 38-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. He loses it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team can...
What the fuck, bro?
It's another interception. Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That's caught. Devon Achane. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stop that time by Jamel Dean.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running left, here's Achane. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Escapes, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Hill now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Tight end in motion right. He'll throw it yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The give now to White. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Dolphins dude said he was lagging.
That play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Damn.
And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
These defenders, they can just feel it. You're up a couple scores in the game, and you know what the other side is starting to do. They're starting to press, and you're going to start to see a little bit more pass. And that, well, that's when these defenders pin their ears back. They get home, and they create havoc in a sack, just like that.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers looking at a 4th and 7. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. Now this is picked free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30.
That's crazy.
The 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Makes the grab in bounds left side.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I don't understand
Well,
that.
just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator and play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Jeez.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, Jamel Dean gets him. It's an interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on the side of the ball down the road.
God.
So that's the halfway point
Didn't
of
know,
this
so the
edition
clock
of
was
the
just gonna run me into
NFL
the
on
half
EA
like that.
Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Tua off the play fake. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. They go play action here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Airing it out on first down. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll get it up to the 44. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down. They put a receiver in motion here left. Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Flush down out to his left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Oh my gosh. You gotta catch that, Rusty. You want 50 catches this year, you gotta catch that.
And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. He manages 13 on this punt return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They run the counter to Achane. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They send Hill right. 2nd down carry for Achane. And that's good for a gain of 5. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Man in motion here. Third down run from Achane. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This finds Carter complete. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We're just trying to get a quarterback.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
We just want a quarterback.
A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Tagovailoa on first down. This one's taken in by Hill. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Achane gets this on the draw. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. He's got it! And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this
How did you miss that, bro? He's right there.
It's incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
They're going play action. That one's complete, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. They'll throw it again. Connects with Johnson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
3rd down from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain running right. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Running it after the penalty. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Motioning him from the slot right. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Hauled in left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Launches one deep downfield.
How do I not get the fucking...
Inside the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running for it, it's Achan. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying again with Achan. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins continue piling on to this lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Carter on the return. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give them just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. They'll try with the wideout. And they were on him from the start. He's brought down for a massive loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
They'll run. It's A-Chan. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They get 5, but still need more than that. 4th and goal coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Jason
Sanders all set to send it away.
Jeez Louise.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. That's brought in by White. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Just
I
got it away
understand
before
how.
the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give for Wright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
They run again with Wright. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when
Just call the
linebackers
knee,
fill that
Rusty.
hole
It's
like
okay.
that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. 70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal.
I'm just looking for a quarterback this offseason. So let me get the #1 overall pick. I'll be okay with that.